Today is March 14th, 2019, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. Okay. Today, I will work with, I guess I'll work with this deck here. Let's see, with the vice versa. Okay, and clarifiers, I will use the After Tarot. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have here the Devil in reverse. And clarifying it, oh my goodness, is the Seven of Swords. Oh wow. So today, I see here that with this Devil energy, okay, between the divine counterparts, again, like I feel that, you know, you or your divine other have released, okay, your ego, your attachments, you know, your codependencies, you know, any addictions that you have. And I feel like, you know, divine counterparts are turning their back away from this Devil energy, which is very good. And it is clarified here with this Seven of Swords. Okay, and so what I'm getting is that your divine masculine, okay, is walking away from this, you know, deceptive behavior. And I see here that there's a noose. And so what I'm getting is that, you know, as they are trying to walk away, you know, from this behavior, I feel like now they're getting caught. Right? So that's what I'm seeing. I feel like, you know, this is like a period of really going deep within, really, you know, assessing oneself, you know, and how you are. And it's a question of, am I morally correct? How is my integrity? You know, and those are the feelings that I'm getting, you know, from this overall energy. Underneath, I do see here the Eight of Pentacles, and it's clarified here with the Magician. Okay. And so what I'm getting with this is that your divine masculine is currently working on themselves. I feel like, they're in the process now. It hasn't been fully developed. I feel like, this is a new thing that they are actually working on at this time. And I see here with the Magician, they're trying to manifest something, and I feel like now they're working on themselves about like their sneaky and deceptive behaviors, all of their codependencies, all of their attachments. So guys, I mean, this is so beautiful. Let me go ahead and tap into today's reading and see like how this energy unfolds. Okay, all right. Oh, first we have Ace of Cups. Next we have Eight of Swords. Then we have Seven of Swords. And then here we have Six of Cups. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that with this new beginning, okay, this is what I'm feeling. Your divine masculine is currently working on themselves. I feel like, I think 1 or 2 days ago, they were going through their dark night of the soul where they are fearing, loving their divine counterpart. And one of those fears, I feel, is because they have been really deceptive about their true feelings for their divine other. And that's what I'm feeling. That is why this is the first card that shows up in today's reading. This is all about a new emotional beginning or offer of love towards their divine counterpart, okay? And it has something to do with their sneaky, deceptive behaviors. And so that's what I'm getting, guys. I feel like they're working on it at this time. Now next, with the Eight of Swords, we have here the divine feminine, okay? She is bound by this rope and she is surrounded, by these swords. On one side, she has the Three of Swords stuck in the ground. And on the other side, she has the Four of Swords, okay? So what I'm getting here is that she has left that Three of Swords in the ground, okay? I feel like divine feminines have put like this heartache and sadness to rest. And also, she has, meditated and really thought about her connection with her divine counterpart, and have truly like, reflected on, this partnership is what I'm seeing. And with the blindfold, she cannot see like where this connection is going. But all the things that she can rely on is really her intuition, her inner knowing, and how she truly feels. I feel like she is blocking herself out of outside appearances in order to tap, within to really truly see like how she views her divine counterpart is what I'm seeing. And so, she's stuck or trapped in a situation, but honestly, what I'm getting is I feel like she's getting herself out of that as she's, doing this reflection on this partnership. Now next, we have here the Seven of Swords in reverse. And so this is really good, guys. In the After Tarot, okay, your divine masculine is getting caught, right? They got their hand caught in a little cookie jar, right? And so since, they're aware of their sneaky and deceptive behaviors, or of them not really expressing their truth and keeping secrets, I feel like they're now like turning around, okay? They are holding still. They're no longer entertaining, this Seven of Swords energy is what I'm getting, okay? Because they too have 3 swords on their shoulder, two swords on the other side, and there's 2 in the ground. So whenever your divine masculine was stuck in a mental conflict, I feel that, okay, now they've made that decision. They're turning around, okay? They're changing their Seven of Swords ways, okay? Because they now hold those 3 swords on their back. okay? And those two swords, okay, they've made that decision to make a decision, and that's to get out of this, you know, sneaky behavior. And I see this because this divine masculine has that 3 swords on his shoulder, and this divine feminine has the 3 swords in the ground. So she has really put that energy to rest, and now your divine masculine is carrying that burden on his shoulders. And so he is now experiencing this revelation at this time. So next, we have here the 6 of Cups. And do you see your divine masculine standing there on that balcony, you know, at night, looking at his 6 of Cups? Your divine masculine, okay, late at night, is truly like reflecting on, you know, the past. And, you know, you see the flowers that are growing there. Guys, it is spring. And I feel like your divine masculine is really thinking about this connection. And I feel like now it's time to deliver, you know, the 6 of Cups to their divine counterpart. You can see that they're all by themselves. And, you know, they have like their hands on their sides. And they're not really happy, guys. They're really thinking about this connection. Okay, so let's clarify. Yes. Okay, so here with the Ace of Cups, it is clarified here with the King of Pentacles, okay? So what I'm getting is that your divine masculine, okay, is ready to make effort in the 3D to give this emotional offer, okay, to their divine feminine. I see that, you know, with this bull, okay, they are gaining the strength, you know, to do so, you know, and I feel like they're really working on the situation. And, you know, in the underlying energy, we see that they really are. They're really actively working on it. They're not fully developed, but they're in the process, you know, of coming towards you in the physical to give this new emotional offer towards you, okay? Now next, with the 8 of Swords, it is clarified here with the 5 of Cups. So what I'm getting here is that I feel like this is divine masculine. They are really like looking at the 3 cups that are spilt over, okay? There's blood, you know, there's wine or water, you know, and they're feeling really cold and really left, you know, they're like, you know, thinking that, oh my goodness, you know, I feel so alone, you know, I chose, you know, a wrong path, you know, I thought that, you know, these cups, you know, had something in it, but there's nothing in there for that divine masculine. And now they're really reflecting on their decisions. And, you know, now, okay, they have that 2 of Cups behind them. But, you know, I feel like energetically, they know that if they don't turn around, okay, they're going to miss their opportunity to reconnect with their divine feminine. So they know that they have to take action at this time. And what I'm getting is that, you know, with this 5 of Cups energy, this divine feminine, okay, is intuitively aware of the situation. The divine feminines understand, okay, the perception of their divine masculine, of what they are truly going through. And so they, you know, are stuck, you know, in thinking about, you know, how their divine counterpart is feeling, you know, because they're not expressing it. You know, they're all stuck in their feels and their emotions. And so telepathically, I feel like divine feminines are really feeling their divine masculine at this time, okay? Now next, with the 7 of Swords, okay, it is clarified here with this 8 of Wands. And what I'm getting is that your divine masculine, okay, has stopped his ways, okay, and this, you know, the sneaky and deceptive behavior, not communicating their truth. And I see that now, okay, they are ready to communicate. And, I feel like this is quick communication, direct communication. And, again, it could be through text messaging, it could be through email. But, I do see here that, this delivery is not easy for the divine masculines. I feel like, they're a little guarded at the same time in delivering this message. And they know that this is a really hard thing to really, to admit to their divine feminine. But, they really need the strength to do so. And I see that, they are really doing that in the 3D, guys, okay? So I do see it coming. They really do want to communicate, but they're really having a hard time in doing so, all right? Now, next, with the Six of Cups, it is clarified here with the Page of Cups. And so what I'm getting is that as your divine masculine is reminiscing of the past, they are really now thinking of delivering, some sort of emotion to their divine feminine. And they now see that, that cup is not filled with that fish anymore, and they're like, oh, there's no fish. So I think it's okay now to, let them know how I feel. And that's what I'm feeling. It's like they're like a little confused, but I feel like they're gaining clarity, okay? Like they're now feeling that, maybe it's time, to reveal like how I feel, towards my divine feminine is what I'm getting, okay? Wow. Okay. So next we have here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And then we have here the Moon, okay? So what I'm getting here is that this divine feminine, okay, has also turned her back, towards her divine masculine, because the divine masculine is not showing up, towards the divine feminine energetically, with this Ace of Cups, with this new beginning or offer of love. The divine masculine is currently working on becoming this King of Pentacles. Okay, they're not really the King of Pentacles, in their full, king power as of yet. They're currently working on it. And so since the divine feminines are not physically seeing, what the divine masculines is doing, because, they are really stuck and trapped in their minds about what they're doing, trying to see like, okay, well, I feel that the divine masculines, are not, in the position to do so. They have really turned their back towards their divine masculine. They are really like looking, okay, at the past is what I'm seeing. They really are. And I see that, there is a bird that's perched behind this divine feminine. And I feel like, at this time, this divine feminine is gaining some wisdom and reflection, and really reflecting, on the past, with, their divine counterpart. And they too are releasing their attachments, their codependencies on their divine other is what I'm seeing. And also, with the Seven of Swords energy, I feel like, they are, realizing, this cycle that, they keep themselves stuck in with their divine masculine. And so they are truly like looking at the whole 3D aspect of their connection with their divine other. And I also see here a little bunny, behind this divine feminine. And this looks like a male bunny, or, a little old or aged bunny. So I feel like it's a wise bunny, right? She has gained like wisdom, from this rabbit, who used to be, full of life and, vitality. And, this one, is a little mature. And so that's the feeling that I'm getting, from the divine feminines. Now, in the heart of the reading, we have here the divine feminine as the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? And so what I'm getting is that this divine feminine, okay, she has a stork on the back of her throne, okay. And I think with storks, they deliver, good news. And so in the heart, okay, even though that she has, closed her emotions off, away from her divine masculine, I feel like, she's in the period of waiting, okay. And she knows that eventually she will receive some sort of communication from her divine masculine, about his return. And and I do see that your divine masculine is really thinking about like reconnecting with their divine other. They're really thinking about offering it. And intuitively the divine feminines feel that they will come and offer this new communication, or possibly some news that they're anticipating or waiting on from their divine masculines, what I'm seeing here. Okay, now next we have here the moon. All right, so what I'm getting with this moon card is that both divine counterparts are really truly reflecting on themselves. I feel like this is for both divine masculines and feminines, okay. And they are looking at their truths, their hidden secrets, their fears, about themselves and the connection. And if you can see in this depiction, we have two dogs here, a white dog and a red dog. I feel like this is divine masculine and feminine, just looking at themselves in that moon, like their reflection is what I'm seeing. And they are truly reflecting on themselves at this time and this connection. And you see that that moon is between two pillars, and I feel like both counterparts are really doing this reflection so that so that they know that they can go through this two pillars, okay, in crossing over. Because also I feel like maybe they were mentally conflicted, but they're really looking at the situation at this time. So let me go ahead and clarify. Okay, so here with this Queen of Pentacles, right? It is clarified here with this Page of Wands, okay? So what I'm getting with this is that the divine masculines, okay, they come, they deliver their message, okay, and they're leaving. That's what I'm seeing. And that's why I feel like the divine feminines, okay, has turned their back, on this connection, and I feel that the divine masculines are really like looking at themselves, okay, before they can come towards their divine feminine as the king. They really need to figure themselves out is what I'm feeling. And I see here in the reverse that this Queen of Pentacles has this Ace of Pentacles on her throne. So she is waiting for her divine masculine to return to offer this new beginning in the physical is what I'm seeing. And so she has received some sort of communication from her divine other, that divine masculine really needs time to really think about themselves, and divine feminines have received that message, and so they're accepting and understanding that this is a journey, and they understand that their divine masculine isn't grown yet. They still have like some work to do on themselves, either physically and mostly spiritually is what I'm feeling. Now next, with this Queen of Cups, okay, it is clarified here with the Eight of Pentacles, okay. So again, I feel like divine masculine, okay, is really working on this connection, and until they are finished working on themselves and creating a solid foundation for them to work from, you know, this divine feminine has learned to, you know, love her divine masculine, you know, and you know, save space and her heart for their divine counterpart until, you know, they can truly come back, you know, as their divine other, as their counterpart, the King of Cups, you know, or the Emperor is what I'm feeling. All right. Now next, with this moon, it is clarified here with the Three of Pentacles, guys. So do you see this this divine masculine, okay, is working on those Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is the Eight of Pentacles. He is really like crafting his masterpiece. Okay, and you know, in clarifying this moon, okay, we have here the Three of Pentacles. So your divine masculine is really thinking long and hard about like how he can connect with their divine feminine in the 3D and make it work. They are truly like looking at themselves at this time. And again, I see that this divine masculine is looking at that statue. He's looking at his past too, about how much burden that he's put on himself. He also is looking at his past. And guys, you know, I feel like, you know, this is like a reflection. You know, this moon is reflecting, you know, like everything back towards the divine counterparts about like who they are, what they've done, you know, what are the actions that they've taken in the past, you know, what didn't work out. And both counterparts are truly like looking at themselves. But not only that, they are working together, okay, to come together, to have like this stronger union, okay, with their divine counterpart is what I'm feeling. All right. Okay. So next we have here Five of Cups. And then we have here Death. All right. So what I'm getting here is that the divine masculines, all right, are really, you know, they're really sad, guys. You know, if you think your divine masculine is on the up and up, no, they are going through a lot right now. They are really sad, you know, about their decisions that they've made in the past. You know, they're currently reflecting on the choice that they've made, and now they're seeing that, you know, whatever choice that they did take in the past, it was empty. There was nothing in those cups that they, you know, thought that, you know, had some emotions in, right? Whatever that they put their emotions into, whatever that they thought, you know, would give them like that emotional stability and security, was the wrong decision. They are truly seeing that today, guys. They really are. And, you know, also we have here the Two of Cups right behind. And so what I'm getting is that they know that the divine feminines have been with them all along, and they're now seeing that their choices, you know, that they've made in the past, you know, were not the right ones. And they are really seeing this, guys. They truly are. Okay. And next, you know, after seeing, you know, that they've made those wrong decisions, you know, and had like the wrong perception about their divine feminine, I feel like now they're going through death. Okay. They know that they have ended something that was so beautiful. Okay, but you know, also I see that they are transforming, guys. They are changing, because the overall energy here is this Devil card in reverse. They now see that they were attached to things that were not serving them, guys. They really have, and they see this now. It is clarified here with the Seven of Swords. They see that their sneaky, deceptive behaviors, the things that they kept hidden deep down inside, did not serve them. They caught themselves, guys. They really have. They now understand, you know, the deeper meaning of their actions, their karma at this time. And so now they are going through this transformation. Okay, so here with the Five of Cups, it is clarified here with the Six of Wands, guys. So what I'm getting is that now that your divine counterpart has truly reflected about their disappointments and their decisions that they have made, okay, aside from their divine feminine, they are now feeling really good. They now know that it is time to move forward towards their divine other, towards their destiny, guys. And this is so beautiful. They are now feeling very confident. They know who their divine feminine is, okay? And now what I'm seeing is that they are crowning their divine counterpart as they return home to their divine other. That is so beautiful. I love that. And here with Death, okay, it is clarified here with this Knight of Cups, all right? So what I'm getting is that this is the death of your divine masculine of, thinking about themselves. What I'm getting is that in the past, they were selfish, okay, guys? They were only thinking about themselves. They were not thinking about their divine other. What I'm feeling is that they were comfortable. They knew that the divine feminines were always there, and they took them for granted. And they now know that, instead of drinking from their own cup, okay, just fulfilling themselves, this is the end to that behavior, guys. They know that it is time, okay, to give their cups to their divine feminine. It's filled with flowers, guys. They're ready to deliver this. And now I feel like they're thinking about when, and I see that they want to come here as this Page of Cups, but, they don't feel like they're in their king status as of yet. They're currently working on it at this time, and I feel like divine masculines, have communicated to their divine feminines, that, hey, I'm really working on myself. I realized, I fucked up, but I'm going to fix myself, and in the meantime, I just want you to know that, I care for you, and I really need to care about myself for the time being, so that I can come back, as the king that you always wanted, is what I'm feeling, guys. And guys, you know what? That is beautiful. If your divine masculine, really vocalizes that, that's a real man, okay? You got you a real man. All right, so crowning this reading, we have here the Knight of Swords, okay? So what I'm getting with this is that your divine masculine now wants to charge in and communicate all of this. Okay, I feel like now, they do have, that willpower to do so. And I think, they want to come in quickly. I feel like, that they're coming through this realization, guys, Instead of the Tower, yes, we have here the Fool. They want to communicate that they want a new beginning. They want to start fresh. They want to, start clean. They want a new record, guys. They do not want to operate in this devil energy. No more devil energy. No more Seven of Swords. They are done with that. They understand now that through their karma, okay, and from their decisions, nothing, was fruitful. Nothing came out of those connections or actions that they have taken, did not give them that abundance that their divine feminine has given them. And so they want to come in and they want to communicate that they want a fresh new beginning with their divine feminine. That is so beautiful, guys. I love today's reading. So beautiful. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull some angel answers and see what the angels have to say for today. Unlikely. All right, what's unlikely? In the near future. Okay, so I feel like it's unlikely that, you know, twins are going to be coming into union. I mean, we are in Mercury in retrograde, right? So I feel like, you know, in Mercury in retrograde, okay, it's like thinking about the past, fixing the things, you know, that didn't work. And I feel like, you know, in this Mercury in retrograde, that is exactly what your divine masculine is doing. So I feel like it's unlikely that your divine other is going to come towards you, but in the near future they will. Okay, they are going through this right now, guys. Okay, so give them that time and space to really, like, you know, let them truly work on themselves, because I do see that they want to come in here as the King of Pentacles. They really do, but honestly they're coming in as the Page, and so they really need that time to really assess themselves, to heal and to grow, you know, from the connection and their own personal situations, so that they can come towards their divine feminine. And so that's what I'm getting. All right, guys. Okay, so let me pull a romance angel card and see what the angels have to say in terms of love. Okay. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Guys, I think we got this yesterday. Keep an open mind, guys. I know that a lot of you are second guessing about your twin, okay? But just know that we're just going through a funk, you know. Keep an open mind. You know, your twin flame may differ from your usual type and expectations, because everyone has this preconceived notion that their twin flame is the one for them, okay? And that you guys are going to live a happily ever after and it's the end, right? No, there is never an end to this twin flame connection. There's never a dull moment, okay? There's always going to be, like, you know, some rocks in the road, you know, and you know, it's a connection to self, guys, okay? Your divine counterpart is there to help you grow on a spiritual level, okay? So you can ascend and move away, you know, from this, you know, this duality of having the need to be with another person, okay? You should be able to love yourself on your own. You should be able to feel good, you know, on yourself on your own. You should not be codependent on having a need for another person, okay, guys? Once you truly let go, okay, and not, you know, really think about your connection, that you're supposed to be together and get married and have kids and all this and that. Once you let go of that idea, guess what? That is when union happens, guys. I keep saying it, you know, but we all need reminders. You know, just let go and work on yourself, okay? Keep an open mind. And then next we have here, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Guys, I think now is a very pivotal time, you know, where you let your friends help you. Mercury in retrograde is no joke, okay? I know that all of you are on a roller coaster of emotions, okay? Like one day you're feeling great, the next day you're feeling crappy, you know, and then, you know, you might have some bouts in between day where you're in a funk. I get that, you know, because, you know, we are in that period where we're really looking at our past. You know, we are really reflecting on, you know, what worked and what didn't. And so, like, let your friends help you, you know. It's always better to vent, you know, let it out than to keep it all inside. You know, let it out, you know, talk to your friends. Okay, guys? Yes, we also have here religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. again, we are on this twin flame journey. And so, I feel that, again, religious factors has a lot to do, with you and your divine counterpart. So, take that into account, guys, with your spiritual, enlightenment, you will become illumined, about who you are and what your twin flame is, and knowing that, your twin flame was meant to come in and out of your life, guys. They are not like, okay, we met and, we're in it. That's more of a soulmate connection. Your twin flame comes in and out of your life, and every time when they leave or you leave or whatever the case may be, that's when you learn. That's when you grow. That is what, your divine partner, does for you. That is a twin flame. And once you get to balance those emotions, guess what? You guys will come together, guys. So really heal and work on yourself, okay? All right, so let me pull some surrender cards and see what we have to surrender to for today. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. What did I just say? Just let go, guys. When you truly let go, that is when things happen, okay? Don't have like this anticipated, idea that, we're supposed to be together, it's about that time, that's why I don't like to give out timelines, because really, you should be working on yourself, not like, a destination. If you really worked on yourself, it wouldn't have mattered, that, time is illusion, right? So, surrender your attachment to results, okay? This is a twin flame connection. You will be with your divine counterpart. When is entirely up to your, how much you have really worked on yourself, guys, and how much your divine counterpart has worked on themselves. The more that you guys work on yourselves, okay, that is when you guys will come into union. But, if they are in a state of they're still being hurt and you're still being hurt, guess what? You guys are not going to be coming into union, guys. You really have to feel empowered. You have to feel whole on yourself before union will take place. So go out there and work on you, okay? All right. Surrender to results. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice and be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Guys, surrender to your intuition. And I see that because we have here this divine feminine and this Eight of Swords energy. And what I'm gathering is that divine feminines are really using their intuition at this time, really feeling, what their divine masculine is up to. You don't have to speak to them, okay, through 3D. You can speak to them through the 5D. And once you understand and can feel your divine counterpart, that is when divine feminines have this inner knowing, their intuition, guys. All right, so tap into your intuition. All right. So let me pull a unicorn card and see what the unicorns have to say for today. Authenticity. Authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it doesn't have to get it, but at least they know it, because I've said it, and that's way better than leaving a passive-aggressive note about it. Guys, I don't know. You see how big this deck is? I keep pulling this card, this authenticity card, and so what I'm getting is that, you know, just be authentic with yourself and your divine other. And I feel that now is the time that your divine other truly shows up with their authenticity. It's time, guys. It's time that they take off their mask. It's time for them to like reveal their truths. Okay, it's time for them to let go of ego, fear, attachments, codependencies, addictions, whatever their vice is, they're letting it go. And I feel like now, okay, like divine counterparts are learning to truly be authentic with themselves and to other people is what I'm getting. So that's a beautiful message. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull a Goddess Power Oracle message for today. Okay, there's two. I'm just gonna take the top one because the bottom one we have here Spider Woman. Spider Woman always comes out, but it's about co-creation. And so with co-creation is that, you know, I believe that you have to like, you can weave, you know, your web, you know, to create, you know, something to catch, you know, whatever that comes to you, like your abundance. But that was, you know, behind this card. So I'm going to take this one instead. All right. So the card that came out is Shakti, transformation. And isn't she beautiful? She's gorgeous. I love it. She's got like this headdress on her with the jewelry and stuff. I wish I had jewelry like that. Look at that. I want to wear something like that. Shakti. All right, so let me see what Shakti is all about. Okay. Wonderful change is afoot in your life when the Hindu goddess Shakti comes to support you. All your longing, desire, and focus on something better in your life, coupled with your willingness to do the work, has ignited the life force energy of the great goddess. She responds now to bring you your heart's desire. Know that now is the perfect time to move into the highest version of yourself. Are you ready for this change you want so badly? Everything depends on how honest and clear you have been and how willing you are now to explore other ways of being authentic in this world. You have the magical feminine divine energy of the creator goddess Shakti to help you when you become open to doing things differently. You are stepping into your destiny. Do so wisely without guile, and you'll be amazed at the way your world wakens with breathtaking beauty. Guys, this authenticity like card, okay? That's why it keeps popping up, guys. I can't make it up. You know, that's a big, thick deck, right? And this card showed up. And guess what? You know, the goddess Shakti appears in front of us. And she is saying that, you know, if we are in our true authentic selves and raise our beings to a higher level and just release and let go and do us, guess what? We will be blessed, guys. There is something better that is coming our way that you know, we are not seeing. So release your attachments to the past and, you know, for new energy to come through, okay? All right. The alignment message. Sometimes people and situations come into your life as the kind of change agents that turn your life upside down. What you thought was real and expected is challenged by someone else's perspective or behavior which you have no control over. This can be painful and deeply confusing, but the Creator Goddess Shakti wants to offer you her guidance. Can you see how everything that is off balance is serving you right now, helping to open old wounds so that they can finally heal? You know you are seeking this change. This magical metamorphosis is for a better life for you and your loved ones. Right now, your alignment task is to love that part of yourself that sabotages your efforts to move forward. Love the insecure you, the one that is jealous, the one that sees not enough when the world is truly full of potential. Life loves you. The feminine aspect of the universe, the great goddess herself, all your angels and your guides and helpers remind you that you came here as a spiritual being, learning to co-create the new world. Guys, no wonder why, Spider Woman came out, because she's the co-creator. So yes, she was supposed to come out, but her description is kind of long too, so I'm trying to keep this video short, and we're at 50 minutes. So yes, she is supposed to come out, this co-creator, this Spider Woman, so I'm gonna take her out too. And Shakti, reveals to us that we are transforming ourselves, guys. Again, whatever that is not working out, whatever that we thought that was going to be on the up and up, and because your divine counterpart doesn't see eye to eye, or they have a different perspective in this partnership than you do, let it go, okay? And truly just be loving, guys. Just send your divine other love, and love yourself, and once you do, that is when new energy comes. That is when, the vibration, shifts, because we're all healing from our hurt of rejection, and letting go of expectations, about an outcome that you're supposed to be with your divine counterpart. Yes, you are, but only in divine timing, guys. I see that both counterparts, and not just your divine other, but you as well, okay? You guys really need to let go of attachments, okay? Attachments to outcome, attachments to this connection, or having the need to be with your divine counterpart. Let them go, because I tell you what, if you love your divine other, you can learn to let them go so they can be free and free to do whatever they want, guys. And I'm being very serious. Let them go. Let them spread their wings so that they can grow and learn and do what they need to do to heal, to go on their own journey. And same with you. You go on your own journey, okay? You understand who you are, because, learning about yourself never stops, okay? You don't reach the plateau, there's always a higher level of learning, and really tapping into, your spiritual self. And that is why, I see that, this religious factors card wants to show up for today also, guys. It's all encompassing. I feel like we are truly being revealed, what we really need to work on. It's not one-sided, guys. If your divine counterpart is in that situation, guess what? You still have some healing work to do. And I know that divine feminines have done a lot. It's like, how much more do you need? Well, guess what? Keep it going. Keep it going. You need to be at the very top, guys. You need to get there so that you can shine your light towards your divine counterpart so that they can work on themselves. They are now just seeing this. They are now just having their eyes open to this connection. They didn't realize this before, guys. No matter how many times that you have went back and forth, okay, in your relationship with your divine other, they were still blind. They really were, up until now. I feel like now they understand. And I'm like, really? it took them until now, in this present moment, for them to understand what this connection really is. It's like in the past they knew, they had that feeling, but they really couldn't quite put their finger on it. And also they were not completely invested because they were in this Seven of Swords energy, guys. They were holding themselves back. They were being selfish. They really were. And I hate to call them out on it, but they were selfish, guys. They were only thinking about themselves. And now they understand that. And because they're selfish, guess what? They're by themselves. They're not happy because they made the wrong decisions in the past. And guess what? It is taking them time now. They are really working on themselves, okay, and working on a firm, solid foundation so that when they do make that offer towards their divine feminine, it is solid, guys. It is rock solid. So work on you. All right. I really hope you enjoyed today's reading. Thank you all for all your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And today, both divine counterparts are learning to release, this devil energy and the Seven of Swords energy. They're releasing everything, guys, and I feel like they're coming through that realization. And both counterparts are really learning to work on themselves, okay, to really heal and grow and ascend, from the situation. And it's just going to take some time, guys, before your divine counterpart will truly return in the way that you always imagine, and hopefully even more than you have ever seen, okay, in the physical, guys. I mean mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. So let them go so they can come back towards you, so that they can give you their 100. All right. So if you'd like to book a private reading, you can visit me on my website. It is www.scorpiomoonintuition.com, and you can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. Again, I hope you enjoyed the reading for today, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.